Hi, my name is Dwayne De Rosario, professional soccer player for the Canadian national team and Toronto FC here in MLS, as well as ambassador for Nothing But Nets and Spread the Net. Well, there's a lot of things I try to do to reduce my carbon footprint. One, for good example, is reuse my shoes, send them to third world countries or developing countries, as well as I try to use energy-saving light bulbs. Try to do my best to recycle as much as possible. You know, I have kids as well. Try to limit the water usage in my house. You know, try to carpool as much as possible to and from practice. Well, I try my best to reduce my carbon footprint from using energy-saving light bulbs for one. Use a compost for my food. Try to recycle as much as possible, whether I'm traveling, whether I'm at home. Encourage my family to recycle as much as possible, as well as I try to carpool to and from practice as much as possible. Toronto does a great job of providing outlets where people could take the buses and trains. So we utilize the train as well sometimes to go to practice. Obviously, air travel is a big one for me because we travel a lot, take flights around the world a lot. So I try to not fly with too much stops. So eat organic. Support the local organic providers. Shop local organically, eat organic food. Just be very mindful of how the day-to-day life, with terms of leaking faucets. Make sure the faucets are turned on. Make sure when I leave the house, the lights are turned off. Make sure I don't have too much sockets used up. Try to plug out as much things that I'm not using at the time. As well, computers for kids is a big thing, so I try to limit the computer time and limit TV time for my kids. So I try my best to make not only myself but my family aware of these serious issues that is becoming more and more issues that is being brought up in schools and in classrooms and around the world in global issues. So those are some of the things that I do to help reduce my carbon footprints. Well, first I try to teach my kids through example, and kids like hot showers. They like to leave the water running when they're brushing their teeth. Stuff like that. Try to encourage them to walk to school or ride their bikes to school. Obviously, when the weather is nice, because we're in Toronto, and just try to make them more aware of how they live their day life in terms of energy consumption and recycling and stuff like that. So limit their TV time, limit their computer time. And not only that, but sharing some of that knowledge with their friends at school, and encourage not only their friends at school but their teachers to be mindful of garbage and how to utilize trash. Kids and gadgets nowadays, they love the gadgets, so trying to really limit their time of gadgets, and also it's always plugged into the wall, so making them mindful of keeping sockets plugged in that they're not using at the time or they don't need plugged in. So try to save as much energy as possible, and just be aware of the environment. Well, on a global scale, there's a lot of things that I think people could do. One obvious thing is driving the cars. Carpool as much as possible. Take public transit. Obviously find out about times in the area when you could take the bus and the train. Try to lower the connection flights. Try to fly direct as much as possible. Food is a big thing for me. Using the compost. Recycling is another big thing. Energy saving light bulbs, and most importantly, just make yourself more aware of these global issues that do impact our lives, and in the future could impact our not only our lives but our kids' lives. So just being aware of environmental issues, using energy saving light bulbs, find out more about solar energy and how you can use that for your benefit, and just be more in tune with your environment. Try to shop locally, local fruits. Try to shop organic as much as possible, and just be very mindful of not only what you put in your body but what you put out in the environment. Alright? Okay, remember, in the corners, balls in the corners, away from the keeper, okay? And when you shoot, keep your eye on the ball. Alright? Here we go. Good work today. How you feel?
Good.
Good, awesome, man. Good goal, buddy, good goal. What are you doing?
Taking off my clothes.
Taking off your cleats?
Because they're too small on me.
They are? So what are you gonna do with them?
Give them to my mom because she has this big box of cleats that she can ship them to Africa. So children and people and all the people in Africa can use them.
Oh, that's such a nice idea. You know what? I too give my shoes to kids in Africa and all across the world, to kids that need them, and I also get my teammates involved to send shoes across the world to kids in need with shoes. And you know, it's a lot better than throwing these shoes away, don't you think? Because if you throw these shoes away, they cause a lot of carbon and a lot of pollution in the environment.
Yeah.
Did you know that? And we don't want that, do we? No. So why don't we give them to kids in places that need them, places like Africa and all across the world? And you too could give your cleats to kids in need all across the world that need them instead of throwing them away. Something to think about. No, come on. Good. Well done, buddy. For more information,
Check out the Broward County Air Quality website.
and find out how you can help today.